live.
And we're live here, Cable 15 TV, Facebook Live, on the road tonight as we play a Greyhound team, even though we are the Greyhounds of Salem. A little road game, but furthest game that we've had to go thus far, and a pretty good, solid 4-2 Salem Greyhound team that the Hounds have to play tonight.
This is my first night here at Greyhound Field in Salem, and I'm glad to be here. Looking forward to a good ball game. As you see Chris Reynolds at the center of the field here.
The Newport Greyhounds.
Captains are waiting the coin toss. Referee going over some rules, and we're just about ready to see the flip. Newport has won the toss, it looks like, and has elected to defer. Hayden, what are we, 7-0 on the toss?
We are 7-0 on the toss, and we are 7-0 on the year.
And that makes us 8-0 right there. That toss correct? We won every toss this year?
Yes, sir.
That is awesome. I just want a quick reminder about the football game brought to you by the Jackson's Funeral Home, the 1900 block of Malcolm Avenue. Our family serving your family. White River Health System and the care you need 7 days a week with Dr. Randall Hunt and Dr. Nicole Lawson. APRN Marlo Hargrave sees patients Monday through Thursday for your primary care needs at the Newport Diagnostic Medical Clinic inside the White River WRMC Medical Complex in Newport. In Arkansas, Still Associates has been a community-minded leader in Jackson County, including supporting the Newport Greyhounds for many, many years. Arkansas Steel giving back to our community. We'll have the First Community Bank of Newport sponsoring every kickoff. Bratcher Real Estate bringing you every Greyhound touchdown. Greenway Equipment Company brings you the Greyhound first downs. Fathead Collision of the Week. We always like to look for that, and that's always something that the kids really look forward to, winning that dine-in pizza. Merchants of Planters Bank, the first half recap, and Unity Health Harris Medical Center, always a senior salute coming at you at the half. Bank of England Mortgage Company presents you a quick wrap-up of the football game, and the George Kell Motor Company Player of the Game, Subway in the Newport Walmart, the Mark Hinsley Show. And Ben Black, you go on the road, it's a conference game, and every time you play on a Friday night, it's a big night.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You know, this game will every time you play in the conference game, Dad, you want to win, and you want to do your best to play your best game and play the perfect game. That's what we set out to do. But the Hounds look forward to the opportunity to play another set of Greyhounds, and they're fired up down there in that end zone, and rightfully so. They're on a roll and been playing some good football, but I feel like the best is yet to come.
Hayden, we get to see C.J. Young back. He's back after his couple of week layoff, missed a couple of football games, and Antoine Hardaway has played exceptional there. Both of those guys will see action tonight on the defensive side. We don't know what's up our sleeve. May make a few changes tonight. I don't know. But I do know this, that our football team is ready to play. Coach Heisley said his team is ready, they're focused, and they should play an excellent football game tonight.
Well, it's a very good problem to have when you've got too many kids that you need out on the field, and that doesn't happen a lot in 3A football. And talk a little bit about Salem as far as conference goes. He lost to Melbourne 2 weeks ago, a 41-22, and I believe it was here at Salem. No, at Melbourne, and then also losing to Corning at Corning. That was Corning, big win for them. An upset, as some would say, but this is a quality football team. I mean, they're 4-2 on the year for a reason, and Newport's got to play some good football tonight to come out victorious.
Well, you know, as a Greyhound fan, Newport Greyhound fan, there's always that target on our back, and every time we play, everybody wants to beat the Greyhounds, and so we just got to go out and play our game plan and stick to what we've been taught, and hopefully that'll come out with a victory, Hayden.
Well, the Hounds are the only team 7-0 in, I believe, all of high school Arkansas football, as we have DJ Marshall with the first Community Bank kickoff, and Marshall kicks a little end over end and be fielded around the 21-yard line. He's got a little room, and as Marshall shoves him out of bounds in good field position here for Salem at the 44-yard line.
That's a nice little return there by Salem. The guy just found some room there on the edge and got a positive return. This Hound defense hopefully is stellar again tonight, Hayden.
Well, the front line has been the core for them with the Robinson twins, Abel and Jagger, and then you talk about Tyler Johnson, a guy who's just all over the field, and then Colin Hill getting the start at defensive end, and then your corners and Theron Davis and Colin Ellis, and your linebackers with C.J. Young, Chris Reynolds, Jakeevan Davis, and Tristan Griffin, and, of course, Nunk at the free safety. Shotgun formation, power set to the right. Here's the snap, and just quarterback keep. Jagger hits him in the backfield, and there's a big lick there by a host of Hounds to bring him down, led with Abel Robinson.
What a job by Jagger there to break through the line of scrimmage and put hands on the back there. Just a good defensive play there.
Ball down by number 52, Ozier.
Backs him to the 42, so it's going to be 2nd and 12 now. And we've seen that time and time and again against this Hound defense. The teams have had trouble running the football on them. Second and 12, same thing. Here comes motion. Here's the snap, and we got a penalty flag. Looks like an offsides against the Hounds.
Flag before the snap.
You got to expect a lot of misdirections
False start
from Salem.
5-yard penalty.
Our first penalty of the ball game.
Against the defense.
Wow, man. I was going to say, and one thing it was, Hayden, it's not against us, but apparently it was encroachment.
Well, you're going to hear a lot of Greyhound tonight, that's for sure, and it's going to throw some people off, and we will try to do our best in separating Newport from Salem. Now a 2nd down and 7 from the 47-yard line. Have you set to the top of your screen. Offsides play, and here's the snap, just a quarterback power as he'll be close to a first down.
Number 22, Goodson on the carry.
Jadarius Reed,
Number 30.
along with Jakeevan Davis on the tackle.
It'll be 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 here for Salem.
Big third down of the ball game. 10:30 to go here in the first quarter. We have no score.
Power set again. Here's the snap. The quarterback's just going to keep once again. Hit in the backfield and will be brought down by a host of Hounds, and I believe he's going to be short. Maybe the line of scrimmage.
Goodson on the carry, brought down by a Packer.
And they're going to give him the first down. Thought he was hitting the backfield, might have got some forward progress.
Good for Salem Greyhound.
But Salem getting a first down here, 9:45 to go in the first quarter, still no score. And have yet to see Salem run a different play other than a quarterback power to that side. So watch a reverse or an underneath handoff.
It's coming.
Here's the snap and quarterback power again that way. As there's a lick there by Theron Davis. Bring him down around the 42-yard line.
22.
Good stop there by Davis.
Gain of about 4 on the play, make it 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
9 minutes remain here in the first quarter, and Salem burned a little clock here, and you thought that they would. They don't want to see the explosive Newport offense on the field for as long as they can hold them.
It's kind of, just expected. We expected to see that.
Got a cool night here at Salem.
They have to hurry to the line here.
As here's the snap, there's a fake, and quarterback keeps underneath. Breaks a couple tackles, and will be brought down. Breaks another tackle and gets across the 30, and will have enough for a first down close to the 30-yard line.
These guys are just putting it in the hands of their playmaker and telling him to go make a play.
Hiring correctional officers at the McPherson Correction Facility in the Grimes unit. Call Sierra Dowk at 512-2274 or Crystal Runzik at 512-2214. Training Academy class tentatively scheduled sometime in November in Newport.
And we're going to have a false start against Salem.
Flag before the snap.
And back up to the 35-yard line.
False start against the Greyhounds. It'll be 1st and 15.
Watching these guys warm up, this is not exactly what we saw, and it's not really what we've seen on film as far as the power set and just the quarterback power. Just got to stay at home and do your job. At 1st and 15 for Salem. Here's the snap, quarterback power again. As there's the orange swarm to bring him down. Right around the 33-yard line.
Not much there for the Salem Greyhounds.
8:08 remaining here in the first quarter. No score. Salem on their initial drive. They lost a couple. 2nd down and 12.
First, number 60, Robinson.
Abel Robinson in the backfield first for the Hounds.
2nd and 13.
El Puente Mexican Restaurant, the best Mexican food in the world, in St. Michael's Health and Rehab, located at 1311 North Pecan Street in Newport.
2nd and 13 for Salem. Motion to the bottom of your screen. There's the handoff. And got a guy open as it's going to come up incomplete. Great job by Jadarius Reed to recover. Just about to say, watch something here because they're going to throw everything at us. These guys don't believe they can get the edge on us. They're going to try to mainly run the power and then get you on a play action or a reverse pass there.
Well, they have proven that they can, run the football right at the Hounds. A little misdirection and then powering the football between the tackles right here. But on the incomplete pass, it stops the clock with 7:34 to play here in the first quarter. Still 3rd down and 13 to go from the 33-yard line.
David, I was really hoping he was going to catch the ball because I knew Jadarius was about to punch it out. It's 3rd and 13 here for Salem. Snap, quarterback power once again. Breaks a few tackles. You got to blow the whistle if you're a referee. This is when somebody gets hurt. When somebody's standing and nobody's moving forward progression. He'll get down inside the 25 to around the 23-yard line.
Young man just tough to bring down, Hayden Schultz.
He's about 4 yards short, and Salem obviously going to roll the dice here and go for it on 4th down with 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Still no score at Salem.
Well, you've seen the game plan. The game plan is don't go down, let the big lineman come up behind you. Let's push the pile, and that's what they're going to do each and every time, and you'll see it right here too. Good offensive-minded football.
Here's the snap, fake, quarterback backside as he breaks the tackle, sticks his head down, and will get across the 20, I believe. And doesn't think he has enough for the first down, and he does it. Great job by the Hound defense to bow their backs there.
Another huge stop by the Greyhound defense, starting out on the first drive with the turnover there. I love to see it, Hayden.
6:38 to play here in the first quarter. The Hounds' first offensive possession, and time after time after time, the Newport defense comes up clutch.
Now I get to see this Hound offense rocking and rolling. It's Theron Davis in at the tailback. Chris Reynolds, Tristan Griffin, Isaiah Kendall, and Eli Alcorn at the receivers. Good snap, and they go Theron Davis. Theron makes a few guys miss and sticks his head down and be brought down around the 30-yard line.
Good positive play to start the ball game for the Greyhounds.
DJ Marshall obviously in at the quarterback, and Weston Henderson, Brady Cook, Jagger Robinson, Jacob Osher, and Abel Robinson.
That's a Go Greenway Equipment Company first down for the Hounds.
As fakes, and DJ Marshall's got a little room as he sticks his head down and will be up to the 43-yard line. I love the play call.
Yeah, a little misdirection. You know, everybody's been seeing the film of Theron running that play, and then DJ to keep it. Ran it once last week for positive yards. I think it's going to be a play that's going to be a good one.
A Go Greenway Equipment Company first down.
Snap, they go Davis in between the tackles. Fights, it'll be across midfield down to the 49-yard line. Hounds moving the ball tremendously well here on this drive. Boy, the offensive line has just week in and week out been the core for this offense.
Second down and about 2.
Here's the snap. They throw the screen pass out to Chris Reynolds as Chris Reynolds has got some room. Sticks his head down. Will be inside the 30-yard line. And the Hounds once again with another Greenway Equipment Company first down.
Greyhounds wasting no time here on the first possession.
5:35 remaining in the first quarter. Newport moving the ball exceptionally well.
Ball at the 30-yard line.
Here's the snap. They go Davis, hit in the backfield. Makes a guy miss and somehow turns it into a positive of about 3.
Number 2, Davis on the carry, hit first by number 75, Scale.
From the 30 to near the
It's 2nd and 8.
33-yard line, give him 3.
5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Hounds knocking on the door.
Looked like they backed him up a couple.
To the 28. Here's the snap. Davis getting outside. Good blocking. Davis will have enough for a first down as he's thrown out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And the Hounds will quickly go to the line of scrimmage. Another Greenway Equipment Company first down. Hounds covering some Bratcher real estate.
Reed checking in the ball game at the tailback now.
17.
First and 10 from the 17. 4:50 to go here. Still no score at Salem. The battle of the Hounds, Ben Black.
The old Greyhounds. Hounds playing away at Greyhound Field.
Here's the snap, and we go Nunk up the middle as he sticks his head down and runs the guy over. He brought down around the 14.
He's just carrying defenders with him. That's what that young man does. He hits the hole hard. He's a much man for no bigger than he is.
Number 55, Jennings.
He got 4, 2nd down and 6 coming up. Ball resting about the 13.
Hounds have not wasted a lot of time on this possession, getting there quickly. A snap, Marshall's going to look to throw. Marshall's got a little time now. He's going to keep it himself. Reaches out at the pylon. Touchdown, Newport.
What a job of Marshall. He looked up. He went through his reads. There was nobody open. So he just decided to tuck it. He found a little room and got in for the score.
I've said it from week 1 that DJ Marshall, I mean, the guy does have a rocket arm. There's no question about it, but he is very underestimated with his feet.
No doubt about it. Hayden, he's a dual threat quarterback all the way through and through. And just a great score, great awareness by that guy to know where the pocket was at, know that it was collapsing, and just to find some space, find some green.
Keedy to snap, Reynolds to hold, Marshall to kick as it's deflected at the line, and it went in. You know you got a leg when it's deflected at the line of scrimmage and it still goes in.
That's great. Hounds lead at 7-0 over the Salem Greyhounds.
Hounds covered 79 yards of Bratcher Real Estate on that touchdown drive presented by Bratcher Real Estate at BratcherOneRealEstate.com. See Mary Reed, Principal Broker at 732 Malcolm Avenue at the corner of Malcolm and Wilkerson in Newport to acquire your real estate at 523-5100. Guys, Salem took the football. They, picked up 3 or 4 first downs running straight at the Hounds, and the Hound defense makes the big play deep in their own, with their backs against the wall on a 4th down and 4, and just held them about a yard short at the 21-yard line and drive it 79 the other way.
We've seen it time and time again this year. The defense bails you out, and then the offense, puts together about a 12-play drive and goes all the way in for a touchdown.
Eye Care RX Pharmacy, located at 1117 McLean Street in Newport, locally owned and locally loved by Eric and Katrina Schaffner, and State Farm Insurance, Andrew Roach.
With a First Community Bank kickoff, go see him at 2525 Malcolm in Newport, Arkansas. Over his head, and I don't know if he touched the football. And we had that discussion about 3 weeks ago.
Dead ball.
Regardless if he touches it or not.
Dead ball.
It's a dead ball. So the Hounds get a touchback.
4:06 to go here in the first quarter. Newport leads at 7-0.
Bud Black and I said it for years, and Randy Klepechka and I said it for years, that if you can start your other team at the 20-yard line, you have great success to stop them. I was going to mention Andrew Roach at Highway 367 north of Newport, like a good neighbor. State Farm is there, 870-495-2024. Andrew Roach, State Farm Insurance Agent. I formation.
Here's the snap, and just going with a sweep play. Sticks his head down, be brought around the 20-yard line. And no gain on the play.
These kids from Salem seem to be hard to tackle tonight.
They spotted as about a half-yard gain, so we'll give him 1 and make it 2nd down and 9 from the 21 with 3:40 to play here in the first quarter. Don't know if we mentioned that. 7-0 Hounds lead. Clock moving.
Give him 1, if any, on the play, as it's 2nd down and 9 now for Salem. Fullback dive right up the middle. Jagger Robinson there with the first hit for the Hounds to bring him down. Third down and a long 6.
Clock still moving. 3:07 to play in the quarter.
3rd and 6.
WRMC Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Clinic in Batesville. Appointments can be made with Doctors J.D. Allen, Jeff Angel, Dylan Carpenter, and Wes Greer, along with APRN's Chad Grady and Josh McIntosh by calling 870-793-2371.
Shotgun formation 2-back here for Salem. Handoff, tries to go outside, cuts back up and be brought down just shy of a first down.
Nothing fancy here. They're just the old-fashioned 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
So it's going to bring up 4th down and a short 1.
These guys feel like they're big enough and strong enough up front to get the 1 yard right here. They think it's a gimme.
Clock down to 2:16 and still rolling.
David, I don't think they think it's a gimme. I just think they got a lot of faith in their guys.
It's going to be a long count, first of all.
Here's the snap, trying to get outside. And he didn't get it. Great job on the perimeter, Jakeevan Davis. And that Hound defense once again forces another turnover.
I talked about the awareness a while ago on the DJ Marshall touchdown, but that is tremendous awareness, knowing where you're at on the field, knowing what the situation is, and just coming up with a big play. Huge stop by the Greyhound defense.
2 times in a row tonight on 4th down, the Hound defense gets the ball to turn over to the Hound offense. Excellent defense by our guys.
You got to love that. As a defensive coordinator, then you got to love it as an offensive coordinator because you only got to go 29 yards, score 6.
Championship teams have great defenses.
Eli Alcorn in the football game. Tied in is Chris Reynolds.
Davis at the tailback, and they go Davis up the middle. Davis cutting outside with a stiff arm. Davis sticks his head down around the 20-yard line.
that a fathead pizza collision there?
We've said it week in and week out. Can an offensive guy get it, David?
You betcha. We're going to put him in the clubhouse.
Put him in the clubhouse. 1:46 remaining here in the first quarter. Hounds lead at 7-0 over Salem. Trying to go up by 2 scores here.
2nd and 3 here for Newport. Get the play call from the sideline. Here comes Alcorn in motion. Ball on the ground. The Hounds are going to jump on it. Just missed a guy, hit him in the backfield, and then the bobble in the backfield. Back us up to 3rd down and 9 now.
Isaiah Kendall at the top of the screen is 6'5", and he's going against a guy who's about 5'9" or 5'10", and that's a matchup that you look for.
It's coming. Clock down under 1:20 to go here in the first quarter.
Man coverage across the board. Eli comes in motion. Here's the snap. Marshall looks to throw. Who else than Chris Reynolds? As Chris Reynolds fights and
got a flag on the other side of the field there.
Marshall. Complete to number 16, Reynolds. Brought down by number 2, Stewart. There is a flag on the play.
There is no free plays, and I've seen this a couple of times. If you throw a flag, the play is dead. Don't let us play it. It's a false start against the Hounds.
It's a dead ball. Yeah, it's a legal procedure. It's a dead ball. You blow it dead. You mark off 5.
Against the Newport Greyhounds, 5-yard penalty.
So the Hounds will have 39 with 1:02 to play here. Good drive. And
It'll be 3rd and 14.
had a busted play, busted block, and now a penalty.
Yeah, it should be 3rd and 14 now.
There you go.
I like Griffin over here by himself on the far closest to us on maybe a little post route. And here's the snap. Marshall's got time, fires it across to Chris Reynolds. Once again, Chris.
Great block there by Griffin, giving Chris an opportunity to get the extra yards. Nice little sidearm pass there by DJ Marshall.
Gets about 10 on the play. Should be 4th and 2 here for the Hounds.
Hounds quickly to the line of scrimmage on 4th and 2.
Clock under 1 minute, 51 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Snap going Davis on 4th and 2. And Davis is hit. Should have enough for the first down. And he will have enough for a first down.
GoGreenway.com.
Put it in your playmaker's hands, David. That's trusting your offensive line and trusting the senior tailback, Theron Davis.
Clock down to 40 seconds and moving here in the first quarter. Hounds up by a touchdown and an extra point.
Jadarius Reed in at the tailback position.
Inside our own red zone, this is where we've got to perfect our craft, as some would say. Here's the snap, and we go Reed. Reed sticks his head down. Gain of 1 on the play.
And we got a pancake block once again.
On the carry, go down by number 15, Lysenring, and number 10, Gilmer.
Game clock down to 10 seconds. Still moving.
It looks like we're going to take the quarter. It's going to do it for your first quarter here in Newport over Salem, 7-0.
For Safe Banking, Merchants and Planters Bank has offices in several locations in northeast and north central Arkansas, including 2 locations right here in Newport. Latest technologies in the banking industry, and you can pay now with your Visa debit card or pay with your phone or your watch. For details, call M&P at 870-523-3601, member FDIC. NEDC in downtown Newport, Arkansas, and big announcements that we've had on Cable 15 TV the last couple of weeks, and just a beautiful downtown building is going to be put down there. We're going to start out with what they call the Tech Depot, and it's a technology center that's going to be built. We got a $2.5 million grant from the state of Arkansas to help get it done, and we're excited about it thanks to NEDC. Sonic Drive-In in Newport. Our priority isn't just great service, it's great experiences at the Sonic in Newport. White River Area Agency on Aging, covering a 10-county area with locations in Newport at 1200 367 North. We provide in-home care services, meal prep, light housekeeping, and transportation, and provide assistance in understanding how senior care works at White River Area Agency on Aging. You need us, give us a call at 523-4982. Second 9 for the Hounds.
From the 16-yard line, here comes Chris Reynolds' motion. Snap, and they go Jadarius Reed up the middle. Jadarius sticks his head down, be brought around the 12-yard line.
I love bringing Chris in motion there and just letting him kind of scrape down the line to the snap. Reminds me of my old playing days, Hayden.
Same number 2, Ben Black?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 11:40 to go here in the second quarter. Hounds trying to go up by 2 scores here.
On 3rd and 4.
Bobbled snap, and DJ will have to jump on it in the backfield. So now to bring up about a 4th and 8.
Quarterback number 12, Marshall. 4th and 9.
What do you do on 4th and almost 10 here? 11:05 remaining in the quarter. Clock moving.
As we have a flag on the play.
And another low snap.
Flag before the snap.
So he called that one a dead ball.
Against the Newport Greyhounds.
Be a false start.
Penalty makes it 4th and 14.
4th and a long 14.
Don't really know. I've never been offensive coordinator, but boy, I know that your chances of your play call options kind of dwindle down when you're in this position. So but I guarantee it, Coach Johnson's got something up his sleeve.
Well, that's 2 unforced errors by the Hound offense, and we just can't seem to, as good as we've been, get rid of those mistakes.
Eli in motion. Here's the snap. DJ looks to throw. He's going to throw it up to Kendall. As Kendall goes up, and it's going to come up incomplete. A turnover, and give credit to Salem.
So the score remains 7-0, and the drive is stopped because of a mishandled snap. Kind of a low snap, but then you get a 5-yard penalty, and 4th down and longs are hard to convert. But the good thing is that these guys have the football at their own 22-yard line.
I like the play call there, giving Kendall a chance at it in the end zone.
Sure.
Yep, one-on-one, good matchup out there. 10:33.
I like my chances.
I like my chances too. 10:33 to go here in the second quarter as Salem takes over near the 20-yard line.
Snap fake, quarterback comes back underneath. As he tackled by Chris Reynolds. A gain of a couple.
Number 22, Goodson on the carry. Brought down number 16, Reynolds.
I just heard their coach over there say somebody's going to block 16 at some point tonight.
He's probably pretty tough to block, Hayden.
10:08 remaining here in the first half. 7-0 Greyhounds, and that's from Newport.
Clock under 10 minutes to go and still moving.
Big, strong offensive line for these Salem Greyhounds.
Here comes that heavy package once again. Here's the snap, and they're going to try to get wide side. Jakeevan Davis with a big lick right around the 29-yard line will bring up 3rd down.
Put him in the clubhouse. Our fathead pizza. One word, all capped, collision of the week.
Looked like they had a back moving a little early on that play, but no dead ball that time.
3rd down and 3.
Salem's quarterback does a good job of carrying out his fakes. You know, they started that whole first drive. I believe he carried it 8 or 9 times in a row, and so the Greyhound defense will have to honor that.
Once again, another big 3rd down here for both Greyhound clubs. We have a flag on the play, and it's going to back up Salem.
Yeah, their offensive line went on the regular count. It was a long count, and they jumped. So instead of 3rd and 3, it's going to be 3rd and 8.
False start against the Salem Greyhounds.
Nice break there for the Newport Greyhounds.
That'll stop the clock with 9:02 remaining. They're going to roll the clock there, and I don't like that ever after a penalty.
Clock down to 8:45.
3rd and 8. Here's the snap. Quarterback looks to throw. He's going to throw up a prayer, and it's going to come up incomplete and bring up yet again another 4th down here.
Good defense by Chris Reynolds out there, and I believe Kylan Ellis also playing some defensive back.
Well, you would think these guys would punt here. They're hollering for the punt team to come in. Hounds should get great field position if they could just field the punt.
Little soccer-style punt. So the Hounds are going to let it roll. And we'll have the football at the 43-yard line.
8:22 to go here in the second quarter. The Hounds take over.
Football game brought to you by C&M Ag Depot at 2900 Highway 367 North in Newport. Variety of farm supplies, hardware, hunting supplies, heat gear for football games and hunting season. We carry Carhartt clothing, lacrosse boots, Milwaukee and DeWalt power tools, and we'll have more information about them in a little bit.
1st and 10 here for the Hounds of Newport. Here's the snap. Davis up the middle. Davis breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle as he's across midfield and will be pushed out of bounds across midfield.
Just elusive runner right there, Theron Davis, number 2 for the Newport Greyhounds. 8:12 remaining here in the second quarter.
Second and 1.
C&M Ag Depot, they have deer corn, banded youth and adult clothes. They also have game cameras and feeders. They have Swamp Comp and Deer Trail Delight to feed the deer, youth and adult boots, all at C&M Ag Depot in Newport, Highway 367 North.
2nd and 1 here for Newport. Here's the snap. We go Davis trying to get outside. Davis will have enough for a 1st down. He steps out of bounds around the 45-yard line. Another Gold Greenway Equipment Company 1st down.
Ran out of bounds by number 10, Gilmer.
GoldGreenway.com, baby. Check them out online.
1st and 10, Newport.
Nunk checking into the ball game now.
Glad to see that young man getting some more carries, some more reps on the offensive side of the ball. Just been a great runner for the Newport Greyhounds.
We call his number right up the middle, and he'll be brought down around the 41-yard line.
Nothing fancy there, just straight ahead. Short gain of about 3. 7:50 to play in the quarter.
Jadarius Reed will get you 3 yards, Hayden.
Here's the snap. Going to throw the bubble screen out to Griffin as Griffin sticks his head down. And you got to eventually blow a whistle, as they do, and he will have enough for another Greenway Equipment Company 1st down.
Tristan doesn't get the ball a lot in this offense, but it's nice to see him get a catch right there and then make a 1st down for the Greyhounds.
Well, when he does get the ball, he always makes positive yards after the catch.
1st and 10 for Newport from the 32. 7:15 to go in the first half. Snap, and we go Nunk up the middle, as he'll be brought down around the 26-yard line.
It's a great gain on 1st down.
Number 8, Reed on the carry, brought down by number 22, Goodson.
Give him about 6 on the play, and now you see the power formation with Tyler Johnson coming in.
6:55 remaining here in the ball game. In the second quarter.
Davis in at tailback. Here's the snap. They go Davis up the middle. Davis is wrapped up and refusing to go down, as he finally does, close to the 21.
Number 2, Davis on the carry, stacked up by a pack of hounds.
And another Greenway Equipment Company first down.
Be first and 10.
6:22. Clock continues to move.
Just a quarterback keeper in Marshall, as he'll be brought down close to about the 12-yard line.
22 Goodson.
Maybe a horse collar,
Or face mask. Something. The neck or head area.
a little high.
I didn't see a flag. Did y'all see one?
No, sir.
Don't guess we got one there.
Second and 1.
It's going to be 2nd and 1 after the Marshall 9-yard scamper. As we go Davis up the middle, little juke and jive of his own, and he will be inside the 10 to about the 7.
Weston Henderson with another pancake block there.
And Jagger Robinson getting after folks. I like our offensive line play.
They're a gritty bunch.
First down and goal.
Be first and goal from the 8.
5:50 clock moving in the first half.
From the 8. Here's the snap, and we go dunk up the middle. There's a pancake block. Chris Reynolds' dunk is going to be just shy of the end zone.
And Weston got another one.
Number 8.
5.5 minutes remaining here in the second quarter.
Number 3, Romine.
2nd and goal.
9. Foster. And 15, Licensing.
Hounds want to go quick.
Handle the ball here. Let's get a score.
As they go Reed up the middle, gets in the end zone, touchdown, Newport.
Nice drive there that the Hounds put together.
Number 8, Reed on the carry for a Newport touchdown.
With 5:16 remaining here in the first half. Hounds lead at 13-0 as we await the extra point.
Covered 43 yards of real estate there. You'll see Mary Reed at Bratcher Real Estate as we await the extra point. Snap, hold, kick. And Marshall gets the PAT to go. Hounds leading here 14-0 over Salem.
He kicked it into the concession stand, Hayden.
Fathead Pizza, one word, all caps. Great pizza, fresh hot sandwiches, and the salad supreme that's second to none at Fathead Pizza. Two Chicks, Florist, and more. Your headquarters for fresh floral arrangements, wedding flowers, all types of things for fall, decorations for Halloween and Thanksgiving, and always about birthdays or just something to be happy about at Two Chicks, Florist, and Gifts. Farmers Tire Mart, where the rubber meets the road, 1501 Malcolm Avenue in Newport. We have tires for cars, trucks, trailers, tractors, ATVs, lawnmowers, and much, much more. And automobile work that is second to none. Give them a call at 523-6735. Norman Baker Pharmacy, located at 2200 Malcolm Avenue in Newport, providing experience in filling your prescription needs. And give them a call at 523-9472 for your next prescription.
We got football weather tonight, David Black.
Yeah, it's cool.
First Community Bank kickoff, where online banking done the right way, as DJ Marshall kicks it, fielded around the 25. Antoine Hardaway in on the tackle along with Kylan Ellis.
Not much there for the Salem Greyhounds as the Newport defense will take the field. 5:09 remaining here in the first half. Hounds lead at 2 scores, 14-0, as you see at the bottom of your screen.
Hardaway going to stay on the field at an inside linebacker position.
Unity Health Harris Medical Center, your community health care provider with inpatient and outpatient care. We believe in the power of people to create great care. From Unity Health Harris Medical Center, Fletcher Land Surveying. Before you build that fence, make sure you have the accurate boundaries. Kenny Fletcher can fix you up. We'll talk more about Kenny after the play.
1st and 10 from the 29. And a false start again for Salem.
You know, I wonder, Hayden, if us being up 2 scores, what their offense is going to be like. They obviously need to probably go a little faster than what they want to go. So we'll see if that plays a role in the play calling.
Well, you don't want to go too fast, Ben, because you turn it over and give it another chance for Newport to go score, make it a 21-0 game. So
love hearing where you're watching from. Alabama, New Jersey, Oregon, among others. Let us know where you're watching.
1st and 15 for Salem is motion to the top of your screen. They're going to hand it off to the motion guy. Sticks his head down, and Jakeevan Davis in on the tackle. He'll be up to around the 31-yard line, a first down for Salem.
Number 18,
Oh, excuse
Brown,
me.
carry.
I'm so sorry.
Brought down by number 8, Reed. Number 30.
Well, he made it to the first stick, back to the original line of scrimmage and past that, and that's all right. 4:44, clock moving, first half. Hounds up 14.
Got David Black's eyes tonight. I don't know what I was looking at. 2nd and 8.
Well, mine are horrible here.
Well, mine apparently weren't very good there. Snap and fake. As there's the pass, and it's picked off, and Jadarius threw his hands. Had the interception. Just can't come up with it. So we've seen the reverse pass a couple of times tonight, and Jadarius was all over that one.
Jadarius doing a great job as a defensive back there, as a safety, just kind of floating. But Jagger Robinson has been in the backfield, I believe, every single play. He has been back there disrupting things.
People watching from Dallas, Texas.
3rd and 8 here for Salem. The clock stopped at 4:16 remaining here in the first half.
It's John Glenn Hall.
Snap, fake, quarterback keeps it. Antoine Hardaway to bring him down to bring up a 4th down.
Antoine staying at home, did what he needed to do. You got a key, and then you off-key to the quarterback, and he stayed at home, and he made the tackle. 4th down and 6, 3:50 to play. You expect these guys to punt right here, but you never know. See if they'll go long count here. I do not think they're going to go for it here. I think they're going to run the clock down as much as they can.
More than likely just going to run it down, call a timeout, and then bring the punt team on.
And that's what they'll do.
That's
Timeout Salem.
That's exactly what they do. And Cha-Cha, Ben Black, Cha-Cha, old buddy Cha-Cha, Fletcher Land Surveying. You got to get it. You got to be precise, don't you?
When you got to be within the centimeter or the millimeter, Cha-Cha's your man. He'll get you right on point, Hayden Schultz.
Thank you.
Sam's Diner, downtown Newport, whether it's breakfast or lunch, Sam's Diner is the place to be. Hey, good crowd on hand across the way for the Salem Greyhounds. We're in the stands, in the visitor stands, which houses the press box, and it was originally the home stands, but it's a good view for a football game. A little chilly night tonight. Kind of football weather, isn't it?
Football weather, deer season weather. Muzzle loading opens up in the morning. All you guys going muzzle loading, y'all be safe, guys and gals.
Kind of like winter weather to me.
I think I'm going to slip off in the old deer stand tomorrow.
Going down you a big boy.
Ben, I'm getting kind of hungry.
I want to know, are you going to make the morning hunt or the afternoon hunt?
I'm a morning guy.
Okay.
Afternoon, I got things to do. 4th and 6, and they are in punt formation.
From 5 yards, I'm not buying it.
And they will punt it away as Davis is going to let it hit. Bounce inside the 25 around the 23-yard line.
Silver's punt is down to 28. Be 1st and 10 for Newport.
3:14 remaining in the first half. The Newport Greyhounds lead at 14-0 over Salem.
Football game brought to you by Dr. Kelly McKinney at 2308 Highway 367 North in Newport. Great for young ones. Makes everyone feel at ease while giving top-notch care. Dr. Kelly McKinney, dentist, Newport Greyhound. Kelly McKinney, Kelly Nicholson McKinney.
1st and 10 for Newport.
Wanted to come home, being Newport, Arkansas.
As we'll go Davis, far side, and Davis is going to be brought down around midfield, but we do have a flag in the area of holding.
Well, Chris Reynolds got the block, and I don't know if they're going to call a block in the back. They may get him for holding, but he made an excellent block up there. And the old white hat throws it right in that area, got him for holding.
Number 2, Davis on the carry, brought down by number 3, Roman. There is a flag on the play, holding against the Newport Greyhounds.
3:03 to go here in the first half.
I don't know that was on Chris, but I know Chris got a great block to spring the run.
We'll just go back to the drawing board and
Newport.
draw something else up. But the run from Davis was very successful. Nunk checks into the backfield. Jadarius Reed trips at the bottom of our screen.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a bubble screen to the bottom of the screen.
It's going to be 1st and 20.
They keep backing us up. We're going to get a safety. I'm just talking about the officials.
1st and 22.
I like it.
From the 12 as we go out to Kendall. Kendall sticks his head down and get up to the original line of scrimmage.
Pass for number 12, Marshall. Complete to number 10, Kendall. Forced out of bounds by number 15.
Doyle
Marshall.
Family Farm saluting the Newport Greyhounds. The Doyle family is extremely involved in a Greyhound program from Pee Wee to senior high school. Go Hounds from the Doyle Family Farms. 2nd and 10.
2:47 remaining here in the first half.
As we go, Davis, ball on the ground, and Salem's going to come up with it. What a break for Salem.
Give them the best field position I believe they've had all night.
Well, you've dominated the game so far.
Fumble on the play, recovered by number
And
56,
then
Draper.
Hounds now
1st and 10 for the Greyhounds.
in the
From the Newport 27.
not so great position of giving up points here. So the defense has got to be steady and tough. You go from hoping to be up 21-0, now you're hoping you're not up 14-7.
1st and 10 from the 27. Quarterback under center. Bunch set, and they go right up the middle, and Tyler Johnson meets that guy at the hole.
Not today.
No gain on the play.
2.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Clock continues to move. Brings up a 2nd down and 8.
He's 2nd and 8.
Clock right at 2:05 remain here in the first half. Snap, quarterback looks to throw. He's going to throw it up in the end zone. And Salem is going to come up with it just shy of the end zone. They're going to have 1st and goal here.
Just threw that up. We had double coverage and 3 guys there, and just that kid made a play. Give him credit.
1st and goal. From the 1.
From the 1.
Yeah, they'll definitely run some clock. Newport needs to call timeout here. Give them some time offensively. See, the 25-second clock hadn't even started. 25-second clock.
Snap, quarterback power. And he'll get in the end zone. Touchdown, Salem.
422, Goodson for Salem Greyhound. Touchdown.
Well, the Hounds fumble, and these guys turn it into a touchdown. They make plays when they need to make a play, and give Salem credit. They're right back in this football game against the Newport Greyhounds. Salem with a 1-yard run.
Salem's going to go for 2 here.
Don't understand that. But hey.
They may not have a kicker.
Here's the snap. Quarterback rolling out, looking to throw just over his head. And 2-point conversion, no good. Hounds of Newport leading 14-6 here with 1:21 to go in the first half of play. I'm watching these guys earlier. They were kicking onside kicks.
Well, you know, they have, I don't mean nothing to lose. I mean, you always have something to lose, but they're right in this football game now. I don't think that they'll kick it absolutely real deep. I think they'll kick it short enough to possibly go out of bounds, and they could kick an onside kick. You have to be ready for anything in these situations and give those guys credit for taking the turnover and driving it to 20-plus yards for the score.
Misfortunate for the Newport Greyhounds, but it is what it is.
They're going to more than likely attempt an onside kick to their sideline.
I'm sure the Hounds have their best hands up on the front 5 or 6.
Onside kick and a big hop. And Tristan Griffin comes up with it. And Tristan's going to try to return this thing. And he's brought down around the 43. Great job, awareness for Tristan Griffin.
Yeah, just a great job of knowing what's going on there and returning that football.
First and 10 for the Newport Greyhounds.
Thought he had a chance maybe to spring one there, but couldn't get outside. But just a great job of recovering the kick. Minute 14 to go here in the second quarter.
Hounds with all 3 timeouts left. See if the Hounds can answer, and got to go 57 yards.
Here's the snap. Marshall looks to throw. He throws out to Kendall. Kendall makes a guy miss. Still holds on to the football as Kendall pushed out of bounds around the 30-yard line.
Pass, number 12, Marshall.
Great pass from Marshall to Kendall there. Kendall was forced out of bounds with a minute 03 to play here in the second quarter.
Well, the play's designed for him to get out of bounds. No, Isaiah went, no, I'm going to juke this guy. And then the next guy comes and I'm going to juke him too. And he did, and he got us an extra 15.
Love to see the effort.
Clock stops at 1:03 at the 30-yard line here for Newport.
On the road, you hate to see a holding penalty in these situations.
Salem wants a timeout.
And a reminder that our Greyhound boosters include Mark Manning Shelter Insurance, your auto, home, life, business renters. We're your shelter located at 1400 Malcolm Avenue in Newport. Lou Allen and Company, accounting services, tax preparation and planning, management consulting services, and payroll. The Lou Allen Company family generation, 3 generations of Greyhounds represented down there, located at 407 Walnut Street. Give them a call at 523-6764 if you need their services. Howard's Glass, old Rick Bias, Slicks, carrying on that tradition that Howard Bias had for many, many years of great glass service, quality glass, door and window needs, fast, friendly, affordable service. They'll get the job done quickly at Howard's Glass Company on Highway 367 North in Newport, 523-3771. Hounds still with their 3 timeouts remaining in pretty good shape here at the 30.
Marshall rolling out to his right. Fires one. Caught by Tristan Griffin inside the 20-yard line, and we'll have enough for a Greenway Equipment Company first down.
Good
Clock stops at 57 seconds.
Good toss and catch there from Marshall to Griffin.
Great route by Tristan and just a super pass by DJ. And now with 57 seconds to go, the Hounds are knocking on the door at the 17-yard line.
Got to capitalize in the red zone. Marshall looks to throw. Good zip to Chris Reynolds. He'll be inside the 10. And Newport wants a timeout.
Number 16, Reynolds.
Well, it's a good timeout because it's short of the first down, we believe, and Hounds will stop it with 47 seconds to play, Ben Black. Hey, pretty good drive here for the Hounds. They were 50-something yards away.
They've been throwing the football, exceptionally well all year. Marshall
Second and 1 from the 8.
eclipsed the 1,000-yard, I believe, last week. This is a steady dose of run and pass combination for Newport.
Churchman Building Center, Ace Hardware. We're more than just a building center. You get paint, carpet, and to go along with everything you need for your building projects, from minor repairs to major renovations. Think Ace is the place on Highway 367 north of Newport. Brenda Benish, Modern Women of America, 106 South State Street, making a positive impact in our community, being part of something bigger than yourself. That's Brenda Benish at 217-3684.
We go Davis. As Davis is going to get in the end zone, walking in. Touchdown, Newport.
Nice answer there by the Newport Greyhounds. 41 seconds remaining here in the first half. Hounds lead at 20-6 as we await the extra point.
Looks like the Hounds are going to go for 2.
Took the Hounds 40 seconds to score.
Snap, fake, Eli with a little juke and jive, and I believe he fumbled right at the goal line. 2-point conversion, no good. 20-6, Newport over Salem with 41 seconds remaining in the half.
The Hounds had a play call. They had the right call and just had the ball popped out right there. But 20-6, and the Hounds will kick off. 41 seconds remaining here. Dr. Roger Green and staff were in the first half at Green Family Medical Practice, delivering primary care services for all members of the family, from kids to seniors, serving Newport, Jackson County in family medicine at 1200 McLean Street, Newport. 523-9852 to make your appointment to see Dr. Roger Green and staff. Ollie's Chicken at the Newport Mart. We talk about being the best fried chicken in Northeast Arkansas. We stand behind it. I tried it again this week, and I have no other report than to say it's the best I had not only this week, but it's the best I've had ever. Fried chicken at its best at the Ollie Food Mart. The Newport Mart and Waters Farm, supporting and loving the Greyhounds for many, many years. Good luck to the Newport Greyhounds. We'll have the Merchants of Planters Bank first half recap coming up at the half.
First Community Bank kickoff. It's Jakeevan Davis with a high kick, and be fair caught around the 23-yard line.
First and 10 for the Greyhounds. They're on 23.
Newport does get the ball at half, so we'll see what Salem does here. Maybe a run play, try to bust one, and if not, just take the half. But we shall see.
Post-game report always brought to you by the Bank of England Mortgage Company. For professional Greyhound home lending or home refinancing, see former Greyhounds Kenny Thaxton or Sally Long in the Newport Village Mall. 870-495-3931, NMLS number 738451.
Snap in the reverse. And played very, very well by the Hounds. It's going to break a tackle and pushed out of bounds by Jakeevan Davis. The clock will stop at 31 seconds, and it'll be a loss on the play of 1.
Loss of 1 on play brings up 2nd and 11.
Well, after the loss and then going out of bounds, and if you're thinking the Hounds have 2 timeouts here.
I like the thinking, Dave. Snap, and they go handoff. Brought down Jakeevan Davis and Chris Reynolds.
Hounds are going to let it roll.
Roman on the carry, brought down by number 30. Davis, number 16, Reynolds.
And it looks like Salem will run one more play if they can get it off.
A 3rd and 9.
You don't want to get beat deep. They did not get a playoff.
That's the end of the first half.
That's going to end it here at the first half. Newport leading 20-6 over Salem.
And we're going to have a halftime report with brought to you by Merchants and Planters Bank in Newport, Arkansas, and halftime reports coming right up. Newport Greyhounds score with 4:07 to go in the first quarter on a DJ Marshall 13-yard run, capping a 79-yard drive. Extra point kick by DJ was good, 7-0 Hounds. And then Jadarius Reed had a 1-yard run with 5:15 to go in the second quarter. Extra point kick was good, 14-0. Give these guys credit. Hounds turned the ball over inside near the red zone, and these guys get a 1-yard touchdown run after completing a pass into double-triple coverage and went for 2. Extra point was no good, 14-6 with 1:21 to go in the half, and then the Hounds with 41 seconds to go in the half. Took them 40 seconds to drive the football down and get an 8-yard Theron Davis run to lead 20-6 here at the half. Guys, it's just been a football game. It's kind of been a cool game, and the Hounds with a couple of drops, a couple of fumbles, and you got to hold on to the football, and we got to roll. Well, the Newport Greyhounds leading 20-6 right here, and they'll get possession of the football to start the second half. David Black, Hayden Schultz, Ben Black, Josh Nation doing the filming and producing and directing for us. We've had a huge audience tonight. We thank you folks who watch from around the country. Thank you so much for being with us here on Facebook Live, Cable Channel 15 TV. You know the onside kick is coming, so you might as well get ready for that booger.
And there it is. And Chris Reynolds is going to jump on it right at midfield, so the Hounds will have good field position.
Well, we put Chris up there as opposed to being in the back line. You put him on the front line, and it's a very smart move by our coaching staff to put the guy with the best hands up there with the possibility of making that particular play, which he just did. I know his mom is proud.
There's a shortstop for the baseball team, David.
Good hands. Hounds need to make some hay here.
And it's 1st and 10 for the Hounds from the 49. Going Davis. Davis tripped up and he brought down around the 47, a gain of a couple.
Davis
2nd and 8.
Down by number 22 Goodson and 26 Siddons. Be 2nd and 8.
Hounds quickly to the line of scrimmage. Now waiting on the play. They have it. Now they're ready to go. I look for the Hounds to throw the football more this half.
Marshall hit in the backfield and scrambling, getting off of it. He's got to get rid of the football. Now he's just going to go down for a sack.
He tried to make a play there. He got run out of the pocket and just couldn't find an open receiver.
Right down by number 22 Goodson and number 59 Foster.
Who will take a sack.
Huge loss for the Hound offense. Back to the 42-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 19 for the Hounds. Well, good closing speed by the safety for Salem.
Good snap. Marshall's got plenty of time, and he goes up top to Eli and just through his hands.
Is incomplete.
Good throw.
4th and 19.
Just Eli couldn't come down with the catch. 10:43. Clock will stop on the incomplete pass. Remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
Hounds had a play. They had the right play. Just couldn't get it properly executed. Hounds will have to punt. So the Hounds do not do what they want to do. Their first offensive possession, a big loss, and then an incomplete pass, but punt formation for the Hounds.
Good snap. Marshall boots it away. And it hits him. And it looks like the Hounds of Newport have got the football. I believe Devin Braxton there after it deflects off a Salem Greyhound, and it's Newport football.
What a break there that the Newport Greyhounds got on a 4th down and long. We punt down here to Salem Greyhounds. The young man tries to fair catch it, then the ball hits him in the foot, and the Newport Greyhounds just do a great job of recovering the ball. 10:32 to go. Hounds take over again.
Who got the recovery, guys?
Devin Braxton.
Devin.
That's a big play in this football game.
1st and 10. We go Davis. Now cutting outside is Davis. Davis tiptoes across the sideline and will be around the 20-yard line.
Number 2 Davis on the carry.
Tremendous speed with number 2 Theron Davis there.
Inside the 20. And a Greenway Equipment Company 1st down.
10:24 remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
Can the Hounds put points on the board here early in the 3rd quarter after the big break?
We go back Davis. Davis cuts it up, tries to get everything he can. Gain of a couple on the play, 2nd and 8.
Number 2 Davis on the carry.
Salem, that play had, I believe, 9 guys within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage there.
This Nunk checks in at the tailback. Give Davis a breather. Marshall throws it out to Reynolds. Chris with a little stop and go. Boy, he's not going to go down, is he, David? He's going to get the end zone. Touchdown. Chris Reynolds, touchdown, Newport.
Chris Reynolds dancing around defenders to go up for another score there. Make it 26-6. Hounds lead in the ball game as we await the extra point try.
Well, somebody came down and got a block
It's Jacob Ozier.
Was that Jacob? He came from nowhere, and he plastered a guy, and Chris Reynolds looked like Luke Reynolds there, sidestepping defenders to get in the end zone. They're right in front of us. Just thought I'd brag on Luke a little bit. That was an awesome, awesome touchdown run after the catch from Chris Reynolds.
Hounds go for 2, and they throw it to Kendall. 2-point conversion is good. Newport leading here 28-6 over Salem.
Great reception there by Kendall. Great pass by Marshall. As Hayden said, Hounds 28, Salem 6.
Well, I'd have thought about it, Ben. I'd have said, do the replay on that when we can do replay, and I didn't think about it. Something that's kind of new to us this year, and nice run from Rick Ellis. Yeah, no doubt about that. Just an awesome, awesome run after the catch. I mean, a phenomenal run.
He looked like he was two-stepping, David.
He was two-stepping and three-stepping and four-stepping.
And he two-stepped his way right across that goal line for another score, baby.
How long was the touchdown? How many yards?
18.
18 yards. 2-point good to Isaiah.
30 yards of real estate.
Chris Reynolds. Chris Reynolds was a touchdown.
Chris, 18 yards. Yeah, but Isaiah with the 2-point conversion.
That's correct.
The first Community Bank kickoff, and Jakeevan Davis kicking it deep inside the 20. And there's a host of Hounds to bring them down right around the 26-yard line.
9:34 remaining here in the third quarter.
Well, so I'm going to tell you what, the Chris Reynolds play was just as exciting a play. I mean, you're down again, you're down for the third time, and all of a sudden nobody touched him. Got a great block from Jacob Ozier. Wow, awesome. 9:34 to play here in the third quarter. It took the Hounds 2 possessions to get it, but a big break with those guys fumbling the punt.
1st and 10, Salem. They go handoff weak side. Met by big Tyler Johnson.
Young man's a great player, great football player.
A loss on the play. He's going to bring down about 2nd and 11.
Colton Willis.
All-state, baby.
He could play a little bit, couldn't he?
Hayden, could he take you today?
Absolutely not. He couldn't take me in his prime.
8:57, clock continues to move here in the third quarter.
Here's the snap. Quarterback going to air it out long. And an incomplete pass. Bring up 3rd down and long for Salem.
Clock will stop with 8:44 to play here in the third.
Well, I love LeVar's enthusiasm down there on the sideline and the excitement that he brings and the love and the passion he has for these kids. And
he played that way. Now he coaches that way. He's just always, I can remember seeing him on the sidelines and even playing in a ball game. Just enthusiastic, always fired up, positive.
8:44, clock stops, 3rd down and 11.
Here's the snap, and they go dive play. And broke a few as Jakeevan Davis is going to bring him down, but he will have enough for the 1st down right at the 45-yard line. 3rd down long, they just go the dive play.
Just a good play call and good execution there by the Salem Greyhounds. Give those guys credit. 8:30, clock continues to roll here in the third quarter.
Well, you can't relax on any play, but then again, you give those guys credit for making a play. On 3rd down and 11, just a straight handoff. Going backside.
Eye for him. Here's the snap, and they go dive play again. As there's a good tackle, Antoine Hardaway, along with Chris Reynolds.
Yeah, they get 8.
Number 3, Roman on the carry. Right down number 21, Ellis. Number 16, Reynolds.
Give them 7 instead of 8.
Having some success here on just the
Second and 2.
straight handoff.
7:45 remaining, and clock continues to move.
They go fullback dive. Appears he'll be just shy of a first down. We're going to.
Brought down by a pack of hounds.
The Whitehead didn't even look at the ball and signaled a first down. And I'm looking at the chains, and it was a foot and a half short.
Clock down to 7:20 in the third quarter.
You got to bow you back right here defensively and make a stop.
First and 10, they go toss play, cuts it up, and there's a big lick. We'll try to get a number on it.
I believe it was none. Yep.
I think it was 8 from the safety.
Ooh, put him in the clubhouse.
We've got 3 guys in the clubhouse as we speak.
It's for the Fathead Pizza collision of the week.
That's one word, and it's all caps. Fathead Pizza.
201-13-13.
Second and 7.
6:30 to go here in the third quarter. Snap, they go fullback dive, hit in the backfield, and breaks a tackle. It's fight, dives over, and we'll have enough for a first down inside the 35 to the 34-yard line for Salem.
Well, Salem is just controlling the line of scrimmage up front. They found a weak spot. Hounds got to make it work here. Salem will want to go as fast as they possibly can to try to get back into the game. They trail 28-6. It's a 22-point lead, but moving the football with authority here.
Snap, quarterback drops back, looks to throw, just throws one up towards the end zone, and great job by Theron Davis to knock it away. Incomplete.
Pass broken up by number 2, Davis. He's second and 10.
I tell you what, this quarterback's a dandy. I like how he leads his offense. I like how he runs the football. I like how he throws the football.
Salem's got a good ball club.
Yeah, they're a playoff team, and
a second and 10. Here's the snap. They go dive and hit in the backfield from Jagger Robinson.
And as Hayden reminds me, everybody in AAA is a playoff team. What I meant by being a playoff team is a playoff contender that where a team's good enough to go in there and win a couple of games. Maybe more than that. I like this bunch.
Be third and 10.
Melbourne's got a good football team. Harding Academy is excellent again. They're the guys at the top of the throne.
It's third and 10. They go toss play, and a big lick there from C.J. Young.
Number 9, Young.
I like that hit.
Put him in there. He's in the clubhouse for the Fathead Pizza collision of the week. Clock under 5 minutes and rolling here in the third quarter.
It's fourth down and 11 here for Salem, and they got to go to the old drawing board here.
Yeah, they're going to let the 25-second clock run down. I think they're going to punt, maybe. At least get in punt formation and try to pin the Hounds further back than the 35. They do call timeout. Just a reminder that we're hiring correctional officers at the McPherson Correctional Facility in the Grimes unit. You need more information on that, you can call Sierra Dowk at 870-512-2274, or you can call Crystal Runzick at 870-512-2214, 74 for the first number, 2274, and then 2214 for Crystal Runzig. They got a training academy class that's tentatively scheduled for Newport. You don't have to go out of town for this 4-week training class and get more information. Talk to those young ladies who can help you with the information. Great jobs available there. I mean, it pays $16.51 an hour for a correctional officer, 8 hours of vacation per month and 8 hours sick leave per month. Let me tell you what, the retirement plan, health plan, lots of benefits. If you're looking for a good job, they have jobs open right now at the McPherson Correctional Facility and the Grimes Unit in Newport, Arkansas. 4th down and 11, and what will these guys do after calling the timeout?
I think you got to go for it, David.
I do too.
I mean, you're trailing 28-6 at home. I mean, you got to get some momentum going your way. I think Salem has to go for it here from their own 35. Quarterback looks, throws it up in the air, and I think he came up with it. And he does.
In triple coverage again.
Number 18, Brown.
On 4th down and 11.
The gain is good for a Salem Greyhound.
Just give that young man credit. He just made a play. Quarterback puts the ball up there. 50-50 ball.
Well, he got behind us. And he just had to leave.
First and goal from the 2.
Guys are battling.
First and goal for Salem.
Making big plays when they need to make big plays. The way they've rushed the football against the Hounds this quarter, you'd think this was
just a fullback dive and stuffed by the Hound defense.
Lost a yard.
Number 22, Goodson on the carry.
Make it 2nd and goal. We're at 4 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter.
Hounds.
Both touchdown drives set up on long passes that their kids made great throws and great catches on. Give those guys credit.
Hound defense been pretty phenomenal winning this position all year. Just holding guys out. See if we can come up with another big stop right here.
Here's the snap. They give it to the I-back. He reaches in. Touchdown, Salem.
Number 3, Roman on the carry for a Greyhound touchdown.
Well, after converting on the 4th down and 11 with the pass to the 2, they get a 3-yard run with 3:22 remaining here in the 3rd quarter, and obviously they'll go for 2, and then we'll see the onside kick. An onside kick recovery by those guys could make this thing very interesting. Hounds had a little trouble stopping them, but then bowed their back a little bit and forced a 4th and 11.
They go sweep play. Reaches in. He didn't get it. And they're going to signal he got it, and I don't think he got in.
Conversion's good.
Well, he fumbled the football.
Salem 14, Newport 20.
Our coaches are going to have some discussion with.
I'm not talking about the fumble when he
was short, wasn't he?
He was short before the fumble.
Well, he's the only one that's confident of it. Alton Walker was down there right on it. Alton was beside himself that they called that good. It makes it 28-14. Hounds still with the lead. And an onside kick coming.
3:22 remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
You must field the onside kick. Football game brought to you by El Puente Mexican Restaurant, by St. Michael's Health and Rehab, Eye Care RX Pharmacy, State Farm Insurance Agent Andrew Roach, WRMC Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Clinic, by Merchants and Planners Bank, and by the Newport Economic Development Commission. Here it comes. He kicks it hard. He'll make it bounce one time high.
It's Chris Reynolds. Once again, he says, I'll go get it.
What a take charge right there, 1-6.
That sets the Hounds up in tremendous field position at the 49-yard line. Can the Hounds get an offensive answer here to the score that Salem just made? They did that earlier when Salem got their first touchdown.
Well, Hounds don't have to go a long way to get 6 here. So Davis is in at the slot. Maybe take a shot across with a streak here as they go Reed and Nunk going outside. Darius Reed across the 30. A little stop and go. It'll be brought down inside the 25 to the 22. And a big Greenway Equipment Company first down here for the Hounds.
And Isaiah Kendall was sensational with the block.
Isaiah Kendall with a great block. Nunk just turned the burners on there. Big first down for the Hounds.
I think he watched Chris do that little stop and go, and he wanted to do it himself.
Clock under 3 minutes here in the third quarter.
As Marshall rolling out, and he's got Davis wide open. As Davis stiff arm and tries to get a defender off of him. As we're going to have a flag after the call.
Well, that's on us, I think.
Davis brought down number 18, Brown. There is a flag after the play.
And you just can't have it, guys. I don't care who you are, and I don't know who it was on, but you can't have it. The game is bigger than any individual.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Newport Greyhounds.
Hounds had a great play. It's a dead ball, so they'll get credit for the yardage and then mark back 15. So be second down in about 18.
Be second and 17.
17.
We're trying to get a play in, and we do now. That we're confident with second and 17. As Marshall's going to look to throw. He's got time. What a bullet right there. And Eli Alcorn coming up with it. Great toss and catch there.
Nice bullet pass from Marshall to Alcorn. Alcorn sliding in for the first down. No, a little short.
Quarterback to quarterback there.
QB to QB.
Third down and short, and the Hounds need to convert. The ball is at the 15, 14 maybe. Third down and a couple. 2:11 to play third quarter.
They go Reed and bringing pressure off the edge of Salem. So I think Reed fights enough to get a first down.
Somebody got another pancake block.
There's a flag after the play.
This thing could get chippy.
Well, it's already gotten chippy.
Sideline warning.
Salem Greyhounds.
That's a waste of time, in my opinion.
I agree.
But that's why it's in my opinion.
Well, you just tell the guys over there, say, look, back up some guys. And I know he's told them probably 4 or 5 times, just like you normally do, but just keep telling them back up. You just stop.
Well, if you throw the flag, I feel like there should be something should happen.
Somebody just wants to be seen as we got first and 10. As we go a little toss play to Davis. As Davis stiff arm and finally be knocked out of bounds.
Number 2, Davis on the carry, brought down by Pack Hounds.
Close to the 5.
1:20 clock should stop because he's out of bounds, but it hasn't stopped. Maybe the official did not. Yeah, you go out of bounds, you stop the clock, guys.
It now stops.
As Marshall looks to throw, as he had Chris Reynolds.
Pass, broken up by number 3, Roman.
And pass broken away. Now brings up third down. And about 4 to go.
Well, you have options here. You have options on 3rd and 4, 5. Run the ball a couple of times or try to throw the ball. Hounds tried to throw there on second down.
As we go, Davis now cutting outside. And Davis is going to walk in the end zone. Touchdown, Newport.
That's big, too.
Good answer for Newport.
Excellent answer by the Newport Greyhound offense there. Hounds lead at 34-14 as we await the extra point. We'll see what they want to do. Look like they may go for two. Yep.
Rancher Real Estate, 49-yard drive for the Hounds, capped off by Theron's run. With 57 seconds to play here in the third.
2-point conversion. We go dive to Davis. He walks in. 2-point conversion is good. Hounds leading here 36-14 over Salem.
57 seconds remain here in the third quarter.
Guys, I think it's real important here. I mean, you have a great answer offensively, but I think it's real important for the Newport defense to come out on this series right here and reestablish what it took them a couple of first downs to reestablish a while ago. You've got to put a stop on these guys early in this drive and not let them get any momentum, at least get them in a position where they can throw a long pass down there and complete it inside the 5-yard line. It's the defense's time to shine. Coach Reynolds hollering for somebody, said, I just need somebody down here to run down on kickoff.
I love how we come out in a single file. I like that. Just uniform. It's the little things that get me, Ben.
Well, when you play for Coach Reynolds, you're gonna do it right. You're gonna be in line and doing it right.
First Community Bank kickoff, and when Davis notes that one, it goes out of bounds.
Kickoff goes out of bounds.
So Salem will get it at the 35?
35. So a pretty good field position for these guys. Football game brought to you by the Sonic Drive-In, White River Area Agency on Aging, and C&M Ag Depot. We'll have the coaches report. We'll have the George Kell Motor Company player of the game first, and then the Subway coaches report at the conclusion of the broadcast here. Hounds lead 36-14 still in the third quarter. Come on, defense.
Bunch set. Quarterback looks to throw. Got a little time as he floats one up. And picked off by Colin Ellis.
He bats it down, comes down with the ball, deflects it, and then makes the catch. What a defensive job right there by Kylan Ellis.
Absolutely outstanding. And if you were giving a play of the game, that's the play of the game so far.
I agree completely with that, David Black. Just a huge momentum swing. Those guys going to try to back up and throw it deep. Just to come away with a turnover right there and get our offense back on the field, it's just a huge play in the game.
A couple of things hadn't gone his way, a couple deep balls that have got over him, and guys made a play, and right there he says, I want it.
He did, didn't he?
As we go Davis right up the middle, and you can feel the momentum swinging here for Newport.
40 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Clock continues to move.
And again, the Hounds start at the 49-yard line as they did last time.
Brought down by number 59, Foster.
So we got a player down. Looks like he has a cramp.
Greyhound on the field.
Not real temperatures for cramps.
Officials
So
time
you know that thing hurts.
Yeah, you don't want to be cramping when it's 50 degrees and below.
Football game brought to you by Two Chicks Florist and Gift Shop, by Farmers Tire Mart, Norman Baker Pharmacy, Sam's Diner, downtown Newport, Fletcher Land Surveying, and Unity Health Harris Medical Center. And the Hounds will come talk to the offensive staff, Coach Jordan Johnson. 2nd down and 2 when we get this young man back up. I think he's going to be fine, at least we hope so. Again, we thank Sean Wisner, who is he is the tech guy here at Salem, and he met with me, Linda Black, yesterday, and all the help in the world to make sure we got our broadcast on, and helped us with the internet. We thank him very, very much for the hospitality. And J.W. Blevins, the athletic director, who called me personally this week and said, look, I just want to call and make sure you guys got everything that you need. If not, here's my number. You can call me. Young man still down. And unlike how we used to do where we could take a break, you can't take a break on Facebook Live.
As Brian Underwood shares to me, that Theron's now at over 100 yards of rushing tonight, 110 to be exact.
Hounds had over 200 yards of offense in the first half. Well, we thought we might have a little time to. That young man's up, and he's got a Charlie horse. He's got a cramp, and it's tough on at this weather. I think it'd just be almost impossible to rub out. You can't get any heat on it. Wow. 33 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
Second and a couple here for Newport. The clock is rolling. Clock is rolling. We should be able to go.
Well, it's rolling, and they're not letting us snap the football. Nobody's saying anything, so maybe both teams are content to do this.
Into the third quarter with a score, Salem, Newport, 36.
Donnie Washam giving me the heads up. It's 36-14, not 34 as I had it posted.
Thank you, Donnie, and remind us from time to time because we just get caught up in the game and sometimes we just forget to press the button.
That time I believe I tried to press it, but my fingers are so cold that I don't know that I hit the right button.
That's a great excuse, Ben.
I got them all day long, Hayden Schultz.
You know what Coach Reynolds will tell you about that? Just press the button.
Press the button.
Don't give me any excuses.
No excuses. That's right. I messed up. Take full responsibility, guys. 100%. But it is 36-14 on our scoreboard.
The Greyhounds in the lead over the Greyhounds.
I bet the Greyhounds win this one. No doubt.
I would bet my life savings on it.
And if you're me, that's not very much.
I didn't say it was a lot, Ben.
I'm just telling you about my life savings.
Well, mine may not be very, very high or very big either, but boy, I tell you what, I've had a lot of fun in my life.
We've had some fun, hadn't we?
We have had some fun.
That's what it's all about.
David says he feels younger with us, and I feel older hanging out with him.
Hello.
Thanks, Hayden.
As we fake Eli looking to throw, and they've got the bomb to Kendall, just overthrows him, and he had his guy beat.
Pass is incomplete.
I love the play call.
I do too, and DJ knew that he missed him. He knew that he missed him. He knew he had him, and he missed him. And
That's just part of it.
Yes, sir.
You got a guy in your face trying to put you on your back. You can't make them all.
Third down and a couple.
Colin Krychek's into the ball game.
Just to give Isaiah a break, and also he's a playmaker.
Well, bobbled in the backfield, and Nunk's going to fight and should have enough for a first down.
Greenway Equipment Company, GoGreenway.com.
11:45 remaining here in the ball game.
Scales. Be first and 10.
Trey Mesker said there can't be much savings for you after that ring, Hayden.
Hello. But it sure is nice, Hayden.
I do want to mention here after this play.
Snap. Dropped in the backfield, and Jadarius is going to jump on it around the 41.
You said the play before that we had a little problem there, but the great Steve Rucker passed away today. One of the greatest running backs to ever play for the Newport Greyhounds. Was an awesome, awesome football player. Kids that followed him that were great Newport Greyhounds, but our thoughts and prayers with the Rucker family.
So we throw it out to Crite, and he's got a head full of steam as he'll be brought down inside the 30, close to a first down.
I believe David Black called him a playmaker, and that he is. 10:34. Clock continues to move here in the fourth quarter.
We played with Steve Rucker, and we had a 4th down and 3 or a 3rd down and 6, and we would surprise the other team. When Bud Black and I talked about this all the time, said we're going to surprise them here. We're going to give it to Rucker.
When in doubt,
give it to Rucker.
Hello.
And Steve could deliver.
3rd and 1 here for Newport. They got to go quicker.
They got to handle the snap.
Snap and timeout Newport.
Well, probably a good one. Maybe Coach Johnson saw something that he didn't like and wanted to get it corrected at the 9:59 mark. Hounds lead 36-14. I want to remind you to join us on Monday nights for Sports Unleashed. We'll be in the studio this week. We'll rehash a lot of football games and talk about the Newport Greyhounds and talk about the Razorbacks. I guess the Razorbacks have a big football game tomorrow.
Arkansas State with a huge win.
Watched every
Thursday.
play of that football game last night, and it was an incredible, incredible offensive show by both teams.
You know, and you see those high-scoring games, and you automatically think there's no defense, but both defenses played pretty solid.
They did play real well.
The offenses are just that good.
They were good last night. Hounds need to convert here.
As we go, Davis fights and
lost
to
a little.
the line of scrimmage.
Carry hit first by number 10, Giltner.
Well, the Hounds wanted to go a little wide, going for all of it.
Big 5th and 1.
Theron comes up a little lame, and he's out. Nunk's in on 4th down and 2.
9:25 remaining in the ball game.
Can the Hounds convert here? Excuse me, Ben.
So we go Reed, and he is hit in the backfield, and he won't have enough for the first down.
Now Salem gets the stop.
Good stop by the Salem Greyhounds there. 9:15 remaining in the ball game. Clock will stop as we change possessions.
Hounds had a 3rd and 1 and couldn't lost a yard, and then a 4th and 2 and didn't get any. Give Salem credit. So the Hounds can't do anything after the Ellis interception.
We'll have a flag here. It's got to be false start.
Well, they get together, you know, the official on the far side.
I don't understand that.
Well, the official on the far side, he's been happy the whole game, flag happy. He's over there to let me tell you what's going to happen. They're going to call offsides Newport right here. He's going to talk that white hat guy into offsides Newport.
I don't get it.
You watch and see if he doesn't. He's still talking to him. It was clearly a motion penalty. He did not talk him out of it. Now he's mad.
5-yard penalty, 1st and 15.
9:13 remaining in the ball game.
What do you discuss there?
I have no idea. All I know, it's 9:13 to play in the football game. The Hounds up 36-14, and had a pretty good drive going there. But George Gale Motor Company player of the game and the Subway coaches report.
First and 15 from the 26.
Since the young man from Salem went down, the game has really slowed down to a snail's pace.
And he's in the quarterback position now, as he'll be brought down for a loss, the 25-yard line.
22, Goodson on the carry.
So 2nd and 16 now here for Salem.
Clock under 9 minutes to go here in the ball game.
I thought I dressed enough. I didn't appreciate the coat.
Looks good on you.
Feels good on me, too. It's warm.
That's the most important thing.
Well, Harding, I'll make sure I bring my heated jacket for you.
I hope so.
Big Don had his on.
We'll be in the heated press box.
Here's the snap at quarterback. Misdirection, fights every yard he can, gets a couple on the play. It's going to be 3rd down at about 12.
Salem does a good job of carrying out their fakes, a little misdirection stuff from time to time. You got to honor it. I thought the quarterback had the ball.
Be 3rd and 14.
Clock under 8 minutes to go here in the ball game.
3rd and 14 coming up.
First pass, maybe?
Yeah, you expect them to throw the football here.
Quarterback straight back, looking to throw. He just throws it up, goes up for it. Colin Ellis denies that one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Ellis along with Reed there to deflect the ball. Great defensive play by those two.
I love how their quarterback throws the football.
7:41 clock will stop on the incomplete pass. And they will bring on the punt team.
I don't know about that.
Think it might be a fake, Hayden?
You're down 3 scores with 7 minutes to go, 7:45 to go. I just don't buy it.
Maybe they're going to fake.
They do punt it away as Reed picks it up, and Reed will be brought down the 45-yard line.
7:32 remaining here in the ball game. Hounds take over on their own 45.
For Newport from their own 45.
My friend Jackie Wallace reminds me that the Marmaduke High School, also called the Greyhounds, they are, my friend, they are. Hounds from their own 45 with 7:32 to play.
C.J. Young in at the tailback. They go Young, and he only knows one speed, and that's full throttle as he'll get across the 45 enough for a first down.
Gold Greenway Equipment Company first down, goldgreenway.com.
Young on the carry, brought down by number 3, Roman.
7:22 remaining here in the ball game.
I like their PA guy. I think he does a marvelous job, and he's
enthusiastic.
Absolutely. I like that. We really appreciate, again, the hospitality that we've had here at Salem.
We go Young. He sticks his head down and gets to the 40.
I'd hate to be that guy in front of him.
We talk about Theron, how he can just run around people, and we talk about Ballantyne, how he's that cut guy, and talk about Reed, how he's kind of a combination guy. C.J. Young does not make one cut. He goes to the A-gap, and he goes as hard as he can. You better not be there with him. And the offsides play does fool Salem.
Yeah, when he's hitting the A-gap, Hayden, he doesn't just hit the gap. He goes through the gap.
He's an old-school tailback. They say, hey, this is designed to go through the B-gap. He goes to the B-gap.
And he goes through it.
He doesn't say, oh, there's somebody there.
He goes through regardless who's in the gap.
Absolutely. I love it.
Kind of like a train on the tracks.
Hounds will get the offsides play. The clock will be put in motion with 6:48 to play in the football game. Hounds up 36-14.
2nd and 1 now. As we go Young, as he'll have enough for the first down for Newport.
GoGreenway.com.
Number 9, Young on the carry. Brought down by number 2, Stewart.
Around the 33-yard line.
Newport from the Greyhound 33.
with 6:25 to go in the contest. Snap. Marshall throws the tunnel out to Tristan Griffin. Good cutback from Tristan as Tristan fights and be brought down close to the 20-yard line, and another Greenway Equipment Company first down.
Good blocking by Chris Reynolds. Eli. Chris got a pop.
Griffin does a great job evading defenders there.
I'd like to see his yards after catch because he's not a guy that we normally throw down the field. We usually throw the tunnel, and he gets 12 yards a lick.
Yes, I have to agree. 5:45 remaining. Clock continues to move here in the fourth quarter.
First and 10. Who else than Young? As he's going to be brought down inside the 15. The young man that jumped on him for corning is 6'5", 250 pounds, and he carried him 2 yards.
I was watching Weston.
He's whipping his man.
Well, he
ain't he?
blows his guy off the ball, and right at the very end, he just gives him a little extra shove and a tumble.
Play to the whistle.
Second and about 3 here. As they go Young, and there's a pancake block from Brady Cook. As Young will be inside the 5 and bring up first and goal.
5 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Clock is now moving.
You know, guys, we all play an offensive line. Being a tight end, you're center. Me
That's
playing.
not offensive line.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was a
Hey, I was
blocker.
with the big guys every day, baby. Indo and what's the next one? We had individual and
Team?
well, no, there's one in between that.
Group.
Personnel?
Group.
Whatever.
I was with the big men. I usually
As we go quarterback keeper, Marshall trying to get outside. Fights and tries to get in and will be short.
when we went into
I was just going to say, I was going to say nothing like getting a pancake block or getting a block that springs the touchdown run if you're an offensive lineman. And those are the blocks that you don't see in the statistics. But you know what you did. Ben, you knew what you did.
yeah, that statistic would not be what it is without that block.
That is correct.
Ben remembers because they were so seldom to come by for him.
Hey, I was a pancake machine, brother.
As we go C.J. Young, and he's going to walk in the end zone. Touchdown, Newport.
Young on the carry, touchdown, Newport.
Hayden and I would always, when we were an individual, I would always tell Coach Caraway, I'd say, hey, put Wesley and Mayman in there. I'm going to double team them. I pancake both of them.
Oh, wow, I hope they're listening.
I hope they are too because they're laughing. 4:21 remaining here in the ball game.
Allen's going to go for 2 here. As Griffin in motion. Snap. Looking the throw's got Griffin wide open. 2-point conversion is good. Newport 44, Salem 14 with 4:21 to go in the contest.
Great execution by the Hound offense there, putting some more points on the board.
You know, the Hounds 2 passes away from a shutout tonight. 2 long passes that those guys executed on and made spectacular plays.
And
Marshall with 1 touchdown and also thrown for 170 yards tonight.
Guys, we're off this coming week.
What are we going to do?
I'm going hunting.
Does Harding play Melbourne
You want to go?
that week?
I'll go.
I do want to go.
We live streaming it?
Well, they probably won't let us, but we could probably do some Facebook Live reports if we want to.
Are we live?
Are we live?
Are we live? back to the home
Guys,
folks.
are we live?
Guys, I enjoy being around y'all. Appreciate y'all letting me tag along.
Hey,
Yep, I feel 42.
I wished I did.
I heard that.
Is first community bank kickoff. You'll see Billy Keaty and crew, and a good return here for Salem. And will finally be brought down
Number 18,
Close to the 40.
Tell you what, their kids play hard. I mean, they tackle hard. They play hard.
Brought down by a couple of
They remind me a lot of Melbourne,
Yes.
just
10 for Salem.
from the grittiness,
They're scrappy, yep.
39.
and they make one-on-one tackles very, very well.
You know, Melbourne had these guys down 42-6 at the half. Melbourne played well that first half. George Kell Motor Company player of the game and the Subway coaches report at the conclusion of the broadcast.
First and 10 from the 39. Quarterback rolling out. He's going to throw one up. It's picked up by Jadarius Reed. Nunk going to try to return this thing. As Nunk is still on his feet across midfield. Jadarius Reed. He's going to go the distance. Touchdown, Jadarius Reed.
That guy is a difference maker, Hayden Schultz.
And that now is the play of the game.
Probably 70 yards, maybe intercepted at the 30.
He was inside the 30, maybe the 25.
We'll give him 70 plus. That's the Jadarius Reed that we have come to know. Got some great blocking.
Broke 2 tackles.
8 says I can score on the offensive end and I can score on the defensive end.
They had 2 guys in position to tackle him, and he just didn't go down. Then on top of that, he had some great blocking out here on the sideline and took it to the house.
Little zone coverage there. Jadarius was in the middle of the field when the ball went in the air, and I saw him running as hard as he could. I thought the guy was going to complete the pass, but Jadarius got there at the last second and Oskied the football and returned it 70-plus yards.
Well, that guy did complete the football. He did complete the pass.
And he completed it to a Greyhound.
Just the wrong Greyhounds. No, that was a great play by Nunk right there. Just tremendous athletic ability to be able to make the play to even get there.
Just how many plays he made on defense last year, and then this year he's obviously not in that front 7. He's playing in the back, so he's not getting necessarily the opportunities he got last year at outside linebacker. He's more of a coverage guy, and you've just been kind of waiting for him to get his opportunity at a play like that, and he got his opportunity and he took it to the house.
He did that. And you kind of felt his determination up here. You kind of felt it. He's not going to go down. He's going to take it to the house.
I mean, he was hit at about the 38 and then just kept on going.
Hounds to go for 1 here.
Yeah, because he intercepted the ball on the 30 on the other side of the field, then comes over here to about the 40, runs all the way across the field.
He did, didn't he?
Well, he covered some real estate there, David.
Bratcher real estate. Nunk.
Keedy to snap, Reynolds to hold, Marshall to kick in that order. And Marshall kicks that one almost to Newport.
He can do it all, can he?
Newport leading here 51-14 over Salem. And, boy, Newport got some things adjusted at the half.
No doubt. We talk about it each week at halftime. The coaches, both teams are going to go in and say, all right, this is what we need to do. We've talked with the guys up in the booth. Need to make a few adjustments, and the Greyhounds have done that and done that well. 3:51 remaining here in the ball game. Hounds lead at 51-14 over the Salem Greyhounds.
David, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Suppose we're off next weekend, and the next weekend we play Harding.
Yes, sir.
And we don't get to play that football game.
Well,
Are the Hounds the number 1 seeded team because they played more conference games?
If I read the rule correctly, I think the first tiebreaker rule, because of COVID regulations, is who wins the most conference games. I think that's right. And I think Newport, with virtue of this victory tonight, it assures them of either at least a tie and may possibly even be an outright, regardless of what happens at Harding if we play. But I just don't know. It's real confusing. Real confusing.
First Community Bank kickoff, 25-25 Malcolm.
Look at 7 chasing.
And finally pushed out of bounds
Number 18, Brown
by Braxton.
Well, Hardaway was in pursuit there, wasn't he, D. Black? I was watching him the whole way.
New guys coming into the game.
Jeremy Jarrett out there, Will Keady, Norvay Alexander, Brendan Curry, Kylan Crott,
First and 10 for Salem.
Noah Curtis, Devin Braxton.
Cha-cha, Fletcher Land Surveying. Appreciate you, buddy.
So I believe we're in the gentleman's roll. Here's the snap. They go fullback dive, breaks a tackle, and's got some room out here. And it's being chased down. And it'll be brought down by Josh Drennan
Number 6, Earl on the carry.
to the 35.
Down number 14, Drennan.
Clock under 2 minutes to go here in the ball game as we are in the gentleman's rule.
We've got the alternate group in, and Salem doesn't elect to bring theirs in. It's 1:40 to play in the contest. They go fullback dive again. Alexander in on the tackle for the Hounds.
Number 6, Earl on the carry.
Not much there.
Number 34, Alexander.
Clock down to 1:15 and moving.
Bank of England Mortgage Company will bring you the post-game report.
Second and 10. So we're under a minute. Seth Morales checking into the ballgame at a corner as they go a little toss play and just misses him. And a great tackle right there from Josh Drennan. A lot of cutback, and
Caldwell on the carry.
it's third down and about 8 here for Salem. So we're under 30 seconds. More than likely going to be the last play of the ball game.
Can the Hounds hold them out of the end zone with the alternate unit in there?
They're going to take a shot here at the end zone, and I don't blame them. Fakes, it's hitting the backfield from Alexander, and in the ball game on a quarterback sack for the Hounds of Newport, and they're going to win it on the road here at Salem, 51-14. What a ball game! Newport's just made some adjustments at the half. Salem, a quality ball club, and they fought the whole way in this contest, but Newport getting some breaks to go their way and the big plays, and Newport's going to walk out of here 8-0, David.
Bank of England Mortgage Company post-game report, and it's just been a big, big victory for the Hounds, and we'll talk about it coming right up. We're going to talk a little bit before that, but anyway, Hayden, you're absolutely right. Hounds win, and that's the most important thing. The Newport Greyhounds win. Ready to go, Ben Black? Bank of England Mortgage Company post-game report coming right up. Hounds win at 51-14. Just a lot of scoring, a lot of offense tonight. Give these kids from Salem credit. They, did the best that they possibly could. They got a couple of touchdowns, got them on a couple of passes that got them inside the 2-yard line, and then put points on the board there. But they fought hard all night long. But the Newport Greyhounds were just too much for them tonight. And Jadarius Reed with a huge play to end this thing, Hayden, and we'll talk about that. Bank of England Mortgage Company, you need financing on a home or you need to refinance your home, talk to the good folks at Bank of England Mortgage Company in the Newport Village Mall. That's Kenny Thaxton and Sally Long. Hayden, it was just really a dominating effort by the Hounds.
Well, just had some things not really go our way. Still some things that we've got to obviously clean up with a couple of fumbles. And, the defense once again plays their brand of football. Like you said earlier, they're 2 pass plays away from a shutout. I mean, they get the 2 pass plays to get them inside their own 5-yard line to maybe the 2-yard line. They only had to go 2 yards a couple of times to get their scores. So, I mean, just a dominating effort tonight in Newport.
Ben Black, final thoughts before we go to the coach's report and the player of the game.
Big win for the Hounds. Hounds moved to 8-0, and looking forward to Harding Academy.
That sounds great. Hounds win it right here, 51-14. We'll be back. It'll take us 4 or 5 minutes, but we'll be down with the player of the game and the Coach Mark Hinesley report. That's the George Kell Motor Company Player of the Game with David Black. This is DJ Marshall. And DJ, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about a big conference victory. We're on the road. We're playing the Greyhounds. Kind of talk to me about the mindset coming in and the thought process and all that.
Well, I think we played a good game. Executed good. Played a good game.
Well, we did that, and I've got to ask you this. Comfortability in the box. Tell me about playing quarterback and how long you've been doing that. When did you start to become a quarterback? I know you played in junior high last year, but tell me how all that's transpired over the course of your career.
Well, I really didn't take quarterbacking serious until this year when I had to. Start getting comfortable with it, then.
All right, you go out there and then you call the offense, and you got to be the leader in the huddle. You have to be the leader of these guys. And as a sophomore, who do you look to as to kind of help you lead? Anybody in particular? I mean, when you're a sophomore and you're the quarterback, it's hard to be a leader, but you got to be a leader.
Yeah. Chris helped me a lot with that, Chris Reynolds. And Theron. Yes.
I want you to talk just a little bit. Last thing to talk about right here, DJ. I think you're a phenomenal athlete. I think you've got a great head on your shoulders, and you know the glory goes to the good Lord. But also that offensive line. Talk just a little bit about your offensive line.
Offensive line do a great job. They keep me from getting hit back there a lot.
They do that. We ran a little bit more. How comfortable were you running the football tonight?
We watched the film on them a lot, and we seen that they were coming down, so they were telling me to pull it, and I pulled it.
You pulled it, got a lot of yards. You threw the football real well. I appreciate you take time to join us, and congratulations on the George Kell Motor Company Player of the Game.
Thank you.
That's DJ Marshall. Thank you, my friend. And we've got Coach Mark Hinsley coming up next. In the Newport Walmart Coaches Report with Coach Mark Hinsley. Coach, a big victory. First of all, we got a chance to play a football game, which is important, and then we win another one.
You know, I keep saying, I know I sound like a broken record, but the fact of the matter is we've played 8 football games, and we've won 8 football games. So we're lucky in 2 aspects, and I couldn't be proud of these kids and how they battled in another win.
I want to talk a little bit about your defense. We were within two long passes of throwing a shutout again, and but you give those guys credit. They ran the ball a little on us, early, and then we kind of shut that down, and then they convert a 4th down and long when to get their second score right there. But we had an answer offensively tonight, or special teams, or defense with Jadarius, and we'll talk more about that. But we had an answer all night.
We did, and that's what I was saying to the guys is that's what's so fun to me about defense is we come out not knowing anything that they were going to start off by doing in that little spinner offense. So, our kids having to adjust and make adjustments on the sideline, that's fun. And it makes it it's doable because we have smart kids that run defense. So, not knowing exactly what they were doing, we come in, we talked about it, we done make adjustments, and we played hard. Offense, if we can get over that fumble bug and that turnover bug, man, we're going to be in all 3 phases of the game pretty hard to deal with.
Well, and they're part of the game. You hope that they don't have, but sometimes they do, and we have some opportunities that sometimes go by the wayside because we might have turned the ball over. But part of the game, you got to clean those up against a great state championship caliber football team. And looking ahead, that's what we're going to face in a couple of weeks.
Well, and I know the guys probably get tired of me talking about that, but that's where I'm at with it. I mean, the conference is so important. The conference record, the conference season is so important. But to me, I'm looking forward, and I hope they understand that that. To me, I'm looking at, yes, a conference championship. Yes, 4 or 5 weeks down the road after that. So, that's where I'm at with it, and that's what I want this team to be. I know they're good, but it's controlling those things is I think what's going to make us great.
Just kind of looking at the game and your thoughts right out here. I mean, we've been the ball game's been over 15 minutes. You talked to the kids. What did you tell the kids?
It's about going to work. It's about next week being open, but it's about the preparation that we get. We have 2 weeks to prepare for an opponent. That should be plenty of time to know exactly what step they're going to take. So, going in, knowing that next week is not an off week, it's a week to prepare and get that extra practices in for an opponent. And it's still, to me, it's about a conference championship, and it's what we do, the little things we do every day to get that.
Coach, we are the only 8-0 football team in the state of Arkansas. How's that feel?
Go Hounds. I mean, what? Go Hounds.
Go Hounds for sure. He's Coach Mark Hinesley, and this is the Subway Coaches Report. Coach, congratulations on the night. Looking forward to a couple of weeks when we get to talk again, and we'll do us a little interview in between that time and kind of get an upgrade sometime next week about, what all you know about those guys. But anyway, as we always end one, as always, go Hounds.